Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Jay Witt here. This is my first video I'm going to be posting on YouTube. I just wanted to post a video because I haven't seen anything about anyone crafting Chipper Jones, and I just wanted to kind of do a little review on him and show how good he is, for any of the Brave fans out there or anyone who just needs a good third baseman for their team. Here I am crafting him. I got all the cards for him and all the materials, and I didn't want to wait 4 days, so I went ahead and used diamonds to advance the draft, or advance the crafting. And so once I got them in there, I went ahead and threw them in my lineup, and obviously right off the bat, just making my lineup tremendously better. And I'm going for an all Braves team here, so I really, there's only 3 Braves legends, but he's the main one that I wanted, and him and Phil Negro. But putting him in my lineup makes it 10 times better already, and it just rounds out my Braves, batting, my offensive side. I still have to get another pitcher, which I'm saving that spot for Phil Negro, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some equipment on him, go ahead and try to boost up that overall as much as I can. I got a bunch of S-grade equipment, all 6 slots, goggles, bat, gloves, fielding glove, cleats, and then the protective gear, I have all S-grade for that. I got the Christmas package whenever they had the 10 or 12 S-grade tickets, and then plus I had some before. So I went ahead and loaded them up with S-grade equipment. Because him being a legend, his value is very high. His value is about 14 billion, and it's kind of hard to get cards or get enough cards that would add up to boost him. So I knew it was going to take a while before I was able to boost him. But so once I just went ahead and got that, he's up to a 103, I believe. And here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a game right here and show you guys what he's got. You see I'm playing Hog Nation. He's a B+. I'm a B+, almost a A. I'm a home team, playing at my park. Playing in a low division. I haven't played a lot of live play this week, but go ahead and jump into it here. I got Julio Teheran on the mound for me, going against the world-class Rajai Davis. Or maybe that was a high-class card. But Raji, the thing with him is I want to keep him off base because of how quick he is. And, here I go, I give him the fly out in foul territory to Freddie Freeman on the 3rd pitch. And next he's got Joey Votto. And, Votto is a pretty scary guy to go against just because of that right there. You throw a high, you throw it up and into him, and he's just going to get off that right field wall. But luckily, Hayward's got a cannon over there in right field, and I was able to get it back in. But I got Machado up to the plate right now, get him to ground out to first. And we're looking pretty good here. Got a man on second, 2 outs, no runs in. First, top of the 7th, and Teheran's doing pretty good. He tries to steal right here, but Robinson Cano just pops him right up to McCann back there behind the plate. And let's try to get this offense started right here. I got Hayward. I'll tell you, these Braves cards are amazing. I mean, I'm biased because I'm a Braves fan, but, they're just great. But, watch this. That was just an amazing catch by this guy. Conforto out there just robbed a home run to lead off the game. I was a little upset, but, it was a great play. Can't complain about that one. Now I got Jay up to the plate. And take a ball with him. But right here, he, messes up, throwing right down the middle, and I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. Those are the perfect pitches to just smack. And, I hate when I miss those pitches because usually I'm able to get them, but, this game I just wasn't able to. But anyways, I still get a line of single into left field with J.O. And then now we got the man of the hour, the one everyone's been waiting to see, Chipper Jones, up to the plate. And I'm going to show you his full at-bats, just to, let you have a little more time looking at him, looking at his stance and everything. But second pitch, I rip one, right off one off the wall and get a double with him right off the bat. I mean, I can already tell this is going to be an amazing card, a great addition to any Braves team, to any team in general. But here I got Freddie Freeman, and he smacks a 3-run shot. This career high, Freddie Freeman. He was definitely my favorite card before Chipper, but him and Chipper are by far my 2 favorite cards, my 2 favorite players. But I got Andrelton up, and he hits a long drive to left field, and that one's going too, back-to-back homers. That Andrelton Simmons card, you'll see later in the game, he does something else impressive, and he is a very underrated player in my opinion, at least in this game. Like, that card is, I bat him in the bottom of the lineup. I had him batting, I think it was 7th, and he's a very sneaky good player. But Prado flies out to center for the last out here. And now we're going to the top of the 8th. Keeping Tehran on the mound. And he gets JT Realmuto to ground out to 3rd. And, the biggest problem I've had is just getting the pitching. I think the pitching is, at least when you're going with trying to get a set deck, all set of a certain team, the pitching can be the hardest thing to get. I found with a lot of the Braves players, a lot of the higher rated ones, like Mike Minor, his WAR year, and then, obviously there was High Class, and, Mike Fulkness, and a couple others, and, they're just so expensive if you want, like, decent ones, like mid-80s, but, I was able to, a couple of mine, I think, I can't remember which ones I have. I do have Mike Minor. He was about $300 million, but it was worth it because I want to get an all Braves lineup, and that Phil Necro is really going to help me out with that. But I think pitching is definitely the hardest one to, not even the bullpen, because I was able to get a great bullpen for pretty cheap for the Braves, but the starting pitching is the hardest place. But there goes Ender Inciarte, another sneaky player, lining a single, driving in a run. Then we got Hayward back up to the plate. Let's see what he can do. He gets a 4-pitch walk. Like I said, I'm cutting. The video would be very long if I left the entire at bats of all the players in there, so I could just cut them to when they, get out or get a hit or whatever. But we got old Chipper back up here, bases loaded, bases juiced. Let's see what he can do. Second at bat, first pitch, fouls it off. I'm looking to drive something out of the park right here with him, for sure. Down 0-2, but Chipper's got crazy power, 108 power, and not quite enough. About middle of the outfield, center field to Davis, but he's going to get an RBI sac fly there. And not too bad for a debut. Got a 1-for-1 with a double and a sac fly. And here we got Freddie Freeman back up to play at a 3-run shot in his first at bat. And it's an infield fly right here. It's okay, but you win some, you lose some. So, and here's Andrelton. Now watch this. It's what I'm talking about, him being a sneaky player. This guy messes up, and I miss one again. The second time I've done this game, and I was upset. I was like, man, like that was, I'll probably get out after that, missing that. But watch this. Inside pitch. Anderson takes it the other way for a 3-run shot. His second of the game, 2 for 2 with 2 homers. 1 Oppo Taco, 1 a pull shot. That's what I say. He is a sneaky good player. So if you guys are looking for a shortstop or just somebody to come off the bench for cheap, definitely look Andrelton Simmons' way. His I think that one's his award winner card, but his WAR card is also very good. And cheap, easy to upgrade, you could easily get him +7, +8 for cheap, but I'm just working on getting Necro and my whole team, to +4, get them all gold first, kind of working up that way so I can get the extra attributes for that badges. But who'd I put in here? I put in a new pitcher. I think it was Moylan. Yep, it was Moylan. I put him in. He's another good reliever I like to have. He's got a nice repertoire of pitches there. He's got about 6 pitches, and get a lot of good action off of a lot of them. But here we are, 2 outs. looking to close this one out, a 9-0 victory in Chipper's debut, and that's a ground ball right to Chipper, and that's going to end the game. You know, Chipper's got an amazing. Has something else too. He's an amazing fielder over there. He's not going to miss much. So I win this game, and here I am. I'm going to choose my reward and everything. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got to see what you wanted to with Chipper, and please like and subscribe. And I'm probably going to drop another video soon.